Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. It's here. The juice is finally here, guys. Let's hop right into it. So the Dallas Fuel have released Chips High-End in their first announcement, and then in their second announcement, they announced that they are going to be transitioning Coco into a coach, and the other 7 players on the roster will all be re-signed for the next season, or at least be offered a contract for next season. So we have Taimu, Unco, AKM, Effect, Mickey, OGE, and Harry Hook. Those are the 7 players who will be offered contracts next season. Again, Chips High-End has just been released, and Coco is transitioning into head coach, guys. We're going to cover this entire topic. It's absolutely insane. We've been waiting so long for the Dallas Fuel to just feed us. We've been praying, and it's finally here, guys. And it seems like my video last night, a lot of it is actually coming true because the Dallas Fuel, they're not releasing Mickey. He's staying on the roster. And I do believe this is because they're scared they're not going to find a replacement for him going into next season, even though they still want to. Because I truly thought he was going to be transitioned into a coach. It seems like Coco's being transitioned into coach. And Mickey is staying on the roster and will probably be a substitute going into the next season. That is if they do find an upgrade over him. Because as I said yesterday in the video, guys, they're going to run into some very serious issues. They will have to trade some of their players in order to upgrade in the off-tank position. But one of our very own viewers actually did message me, and he came up with a really good idea that the Dallas Fuel could possibly do in order to find a really good off-tank from contenders. We'll go ahead and talk about that. We'll go ahead and talk about everything, guys. This is crazy. The Dallas Fuel announcements, they're finally here. If you're excited to watch this video, do not forget, drop a like on it, subscribe to my channel for more daily Overwatch League updates, roster changes, whatever it is. If you want to stay instantly updated, drop that subscription, guys. Turn post notifications on, and you'll never miss a video. And now, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this. So this was the first announcement coming out from the Dallas Fuel. They tweeted this out. Roster announcement 1 of 2. We'd like to extend our love and appreciation to Chips High-End for his time with Team Envy and the Dallas Fuel. Wish him all the best in the future. And then they posted this just intensely emotional video. Let's just go ahead and roll it, guys. I'm in tears. Oh, man.
That is it. Envious will win Intel Overwatch Apex Season 1 with a 4-0 victory. GG. Everything came together for these guys. It was a perfect storm of talent, of meta. Yeah, Chips High-End waiting on the side. Nicely. Oh, and the Earth Shatter. What a combo for Team Envious. And they will absolutely rock FaZe's world. That was one of the most beautiful setups I have ever seen.
Getting sick. I like
So I should get closer. So you're saying I should get closer?
Just an excuse if we lose.
And you can see him attempts to access the payload. Harry Hook getting it done. Overtime is done. The Kings have returned to their throne, and Envious get themselves that title. He's going to be carrying this game. Look at this. Oh no! He grabs the chips. Where is that fist going? I thought it was going to be like
Mercy, there comes the rest. Oh my God! Taimu is alive.
the hog is back in action.
Want to mess around. They need to win this fight hands down, good and clean. And there's Clockwork trying to go for it, but he gets denied by Chips High-End.
In all fairness, has been playing a fair bit of Lucio recently. Especially between the stage. Chips, though, this is why you put the man on Zed.
Go charging in, but hey, gets melted immediately. Again, those Discord orbs on point. Links are headshot by Chips.
Look at where his tanks are standing, by the way. There's at no stage is Chips feeling threatened here. Logix isn't even trying to find him. He leaves it like...
Bruh, oh my god, dude, that's so emotional. Guys, listen, in the comments, rest in peace, Chips High-End. He is a legend. His legacy with Team Envy and Dallas Fuel is forever cemented in the history of Overwatch, guys. One of the greatest flex supports prior to the Overwatch League. Pretty much the best Western support, along with Unco, was revered by everyone. Oh, it's so sad. Everybody, rest in peace right now in the comments for Chips High-End, guys. A legend, I'm telling you. For those of you guys who don't know, He went on such an infamous run with Team Envy prior to the Overwatch League. They had like a 57 game winning streak, guys. They literally didn't lose a match for 57 of them. Absolutely incredible. Like, if you watched Overwatch eSports prior to the Overwatch League, you know how crucial he was to Team Envy, because Team Envy literally dominated the North American, the Western scene for 2 years straight, literally only losing like 1 out of 10 tournaments that they played in. No one ever contested them besides randomly like Rogue or Misfits at one point, and like that was 1 out of 10 tournaments that happened. These guys were so dominant, and Chips Hyan was a huge anchor on that flex support. His Ana was incredible. The best Western Ana, hands down. His Ana was better than Unko's, 100%. The only reason Unko was up there is because his Zenyatta was better than Chips. And going into Season 1 of Overwatch League, that bit Chips in the ass. It wasn't an Ana meta anymore. It was a huge Zenyatta meta, and he couldn't keep up. He really couldn't. And it's sad to see this happen, but it has to happen. He didn't perform that great in Season 1. He had the opportunity. He had multiple chances. Each stage, he always got put in there, but he just failed to perform. And the Dallas Fuel had no other choice but to try to find a replacement. And they did that. They picked up Unko. The other guy who I was talking about is being revered as one of the best supports prior to Overwatch League. He came into the league. He played for Team Valiant, and he was great. He didn't fall off. He was still playing at a very high level. Dallas Fuel traded for him, and for the Dallas Fuel, he popped off, and for that reason, he took Chip Hyan's spot. It's unfortunate, it's sad, but this is what happens, guys. There's one thing, though, that Chips Hyan did achieve over his career that cannot be looked past. It is one of the greatest achievements in all of esports. The fact that him and Team Envy traveled to Korea, competed in a Korean-only event besides like 3 other Western teams. There was 10 Korean teams, guys, and Chips Hyan and Team Envy won that tournament. It's never been done. Never has a Western team in any esport traveled to Korea to play in a Korean tournament and beat every single Korean team to be the champion. It has never happened, only one time, and because of that, Chips Hyan is an immortal. He is a legend. He is an Overwatch OGN Apex Season 1 champion. He goes down in the history books as one of the best, guys. But Mira will also go down in the history books as one of the best, but he will probably never get an opportunity again in the Overwatch League. Will Chips Hyan get a chance, guys? I don't know. It's possible. He does have the track record, and for an Overwatch League team that wants a Western flex support, he might be an option, at least for a trial. So I could potentially see him making an expansion team if he pops off in his trials, but I don't see any other Overwatch League team that exists right now wanting to pick him up. He might have to go down to contenders and battle it out, or this could just be the end of him, guys. Pause the video, everybody go down below, drop a like, drop a comment, in respects for Chips Hyan, guys. And that's going to be it for him, guys. Let's go ahead and move on now and talk about Dallas Fuel's second announcement. This is what they tweeted out. Roster announcement, 2 of 2. We will be re-signing 7 players to our roster for the 2019 Overwatch League season. Coco will be transitioning to an assistant coach position. And then going to the Dallas Fuel's website, this is what they had to say. The Dallas Fuel announced the team signed Overwatch players AKM, Effect, Harry Hook, Mickey, OGE, Taimu, Unco for the return of the 2019 league season. Former Dallas Fuel tank player Coco will transition from player to coach, remain within the organization as an assistant coach on head coach Aero's staff. The Dallas Fuel entered the offseason riding a wave of momentum after finishing the inaugural Overwatch League season by clinching a Stage 4 playoff berth. Among the players from the Dallas Fuel roster not returning in 2019 are Seagull, who recently retired, and support player Chips Hyan, one of the original members of Team Envy in Overwatch. Rest in peace. We are fortunate to have had a talented player and selfless teammate like Chips represent Team Envy and Dallas Fuel these last 3 years, said Mike Ruffale, owner of the Dallas Fuel and Envy Gaming. Without Chips, there would have been no Envy Overwatch, no Apex Championship, no Contenders Trophy. Chips was an integral part of the team and someone who created amazing memories for our organization and fans. We wish Chips the best and wherever he chooses to play next. I'm excited by the diversity of personalities and skill sets among our coaching staff heading into next season. Adding Coco in-game strategic thinking and experience playing on the Overwatch League stage to the group of coaching assistants we have in Jane, Takati, and Vol'jin is a big win, said Aero, head coach of the Dallas Fuel. So it's official, guys. Coco is going to stay with the Dallas Fuel, but will be transitioning into a coaching role. Now, this isn't too unexpected. We all knew he wasn't going to play with them. He did transition into a coaching role, so good for him. It was a question we all wanted answered. Now moving on to the 7 players being re-signed. This one's interesting. We all thought there was going to be one more player that was gone. Instead, they decided to keep all 7. I thought it was going to be Mickey. I thought he'd be transitioned into a coach. But I think the Dallas Fuel have to keep Mickey for now, just in case so that they don't find an off-tank for Season 2. He is going to be their backup, and maybe, just maybe, they want to give him another chance because now they have Aero, and he did do good on Brigida. Maybe they think he could do good on Diva. It's possible. But again, I think the biggest reason they kept him is because they might just be scared that they're not going to find an off-tank for Season 2 because of the way the rules work for free agency. The Dallas Fuel, they can't just go out there right now and sign any off-tank. They can't sign any free agents. The only way for them to get an actual off-tank in the league right now is to trade for one. And that's what I was so worried about last night. But one of our own viewers actually messaged me and he gave a great idea to me in the Dallas Fuel. So if the Dallas Fuel wanted to find an off-tank right now from Korea contenders, say Janu from Runaway, they would go to him and say, hey, listen, we want to sign you to our contenders team. We're going to offer you a contract. All you have to do is sign, and then we will bring you up from our contenders team into our Overwatch League team. That is a loophole to pick up an off-tank right now. But the problem is, though, Janu would have to trust the Dallas Fuel that they're actually going to bring him up, which is a little risky for him as a player, considering the fact that he's probably going to get a ton of other offers. And then, at that point, the Dallas Fuel would have to go down the line, go to Kong de Panthera, ask their off-tank, X6, whoever's really good, just ask them all, hey, would you sign to our academy team? And then we will bring you up. I'm sure somebody might agree to that. So that is a route. I don't know if there's a rule against this. I don't have the rule book for all this stuff, but it's something the Dallas Fuel could do to prevent that. Anyways, guys, that's it. It's been crazy. Let me know down in the comments what you think about all these changes. Like the video. Let's try to get up to 3,000. Rest in peace, Chips. Drop a like. And if you haven't already, I don't know why you haven't subscribed. Click that box. Stay updated. Turn post notifications on. I'll see you guys later tonight. Peace.